All right, so we've got Wild Shot versus From Downtown. Wild Shot in the black, From Downtown in the white.
I really
That's
like
Troy
the
handling the ball.
chance here for Wild Shot to advance deep in this tournament. They've got good size. What's his name again?
That's Bob.
Bob. Bob especially is a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah, I think he's the quickest guy in the court in the
I
tournament.
think you're right.
And he's I think he said 47, 45.
Wow.
If I'm in his shape at that would be the 13th annual, I think. No, the 15th annual Nick Voll Gym Jam. I'll be very happy.
Yes.
Now Matt there, who just passed the ball.
Yeah,
he
Matt's
could
got
give
some skill too. You can tell he's a player. Matt just hasn't gotten good spacing yet to really find his shot yet.
A small court like this punishes a player like him who's quick and long.
Yes. He's got a good outside shot though. He reminds me of the Clyde Drexler pull-up there.
Oh, sure. I see that. 2-2, 9 minutes left.
Who's this now? He's got some good low post.
This is Lance out to
Ooh, that was a good
Doug.
pull.
This is Brent. Now, Brent can be a little surprising. He looks like a baseball player, which he was, but he can shoot it.
And the Will Ferrell look-alike right there?
I'm sorry?
The Will Ferrell look-alike right there, number 10. Who's that?
Oh, that's Doug.
Doug.
You think he looks like
Doug's
Will
a player.
Ferrell?
Yep. He's got a little Will Ferrell to him.
Craig was saying he looks like a politician. Like
To who?
Craig was saying he looks like a politician.
That I could see too. What was that last movie?
The Campaign, yeah.
There we go.
There's the Brent. You can see the good stroke. Didn't make that one, but you can see it's there.
I'm still wondering how much the crowd and the cameras are playing and having an effect on people right now. What do you think?
Lance with a hard finish.
I think the camera's not really affecting people, but I think the crowd is affecting people.
Yeah, it's hard to play. This is Caden, by the way. He's Sean's son. He's running scoreboard, and I made him come over and do color commentary, even though he didn't want to. He comes out on Tuesday nights and watches us play a lot, so he knows a lot of these players pretty well.
Well, and his game's coming along himself, too. I think he's now playing an age above.
Is that true?
Yes. On the block, kind of.
You're low post player.
Low post, yeah.
So you have your dad's pension for moves down there? Little Kevin McHale-like?
Yeah.
You can work on that outside stroke, too, to make sure you've got the complete game.
Yes.
And Todd, really deep.
That's Troy.
Oh, Troy.
They're brothers. It's easy to get them mixed up. But Troy has an excellent stroke. He is a kind of a volume shooter. So once he starts shooting, and he starts making. Yep.
Got to eventually get hot. Yeah, From Downtown needs just to connect on one just to get confidence up. Well, that was a heck of a play.
Nice tap. Great tap by
Stay
Doug.
after it on that.
Now, Gil with the ball here is an interesting player. I play with him a lot. Sometimes he decides he's not going to shoot at all, but he totally dominates the game off the dribble. And then sometimes he decides he's going to shoot, and he starts knocking down 25-footers. He's an interesting player.
Well, Gil looks like he's got a good fundamental understanding of the game, understands the spacing. He rotated back very correctly there. He was back for the defensive shift. It needed to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's a smart player. Now, Nate, who was hot in the first round.
I think Nate might end up falling in love with that three-point shot.
Mm-hmm.
And he might need to look to try and get down into the post. Oh, that was a pretty move.
Yeah.
That was a pretty move.
That's vintage Matt. Just get out, extend, take that shot over the top of the defender.
They did a great job of setting that defender up, getting him to shift.
Bob on Gil on the reach there.
Top, yeah.
So Wild Shot up 9-6 with about 5.5 left.
This is a lot more close than I was anticipating, especially after the last time that I saw From Downtown. And Wild Shot. Wild Shot had raced out to a 28 to I think it was 12 victory over On Fire.
I'm willing to admit I made these team names up. They are just terrible. I was trying to, take out cues from the game NBA Jam, this year's theme.
Oh, okay.
You know, the things the announcer says.
Yes.
But I don't know if it really translates.
Oh, I think it works.
Now 11-6 Wild Shot. That's the team in black. Nice pass there on the curl.
That was a good cut. You can tell Matt's having to do a lot. He was looking for a call.
I think Matt forgot he can call his own now.
He was looking for the call. Just didn't realize. Oh.
Nice D. Nice D.
That was a nice thought. Even better hand defensively, though. Matt's definitely long and active.
Oh.
That was a quick transition. Oh, they didn't even have their guy in. Oh, wait. It's like from downtown was trying to get a substitution in, but it didn't work.
It's still a 2-possession game, but turnovers like that are not going to help.
No. Well, the key, though, is whether or not Wild Shot can actually make some baskets. So far, they've been missing quite a few this game.
Mm-hmm. But their defense is really good. So even when they're not going, they're all of them except for Bob are really long, and Bob is so quick it doesn't really hurt him much.
Yes. Yes, they've got good length. And another free throw.
So it's now 12-6. Wild
That's
Shot.
kind of what I was expecting in terms of the separation. We're starting to see that happen now.
From downtown, rather, is not really getting what they want offensively. Ideally for them, they're going to be this right here, Matt to the basket, and Troy getting open jumpers as a result. But they haven't really gotten a lot of that.
Yeah, I think right now Matt's also not feeling a lot of confidence in flinging that ball out to outside shooters. So he's trying to force things a little more than he probably should at this point.
And, you can't underestimate the effect of the small court on the players, too, used to a slightly bigger court.
Yes, that definitely plays into the game. Everything's a lot tighter.
And I don't think that From Downtown realizes they can call their own. So I don't think Gil was expecting a call there.
That very well could be.
Nice backdoor cut.
We need to tell Chuck that really all he needs to do is bounce from the white line to the white line and doesn't need to go anywhere below that.
Yeah.
It would help him to not have to run so much.
And you think about, players are only on the court for 10 minutes at a time. He's out here for
exactly.
3 hours.
He's out here.
Great take.
What a key. Good drive. Good drive.
That may be the only shot we see Gil take all day, too.
He's deceptive.
Yeah.
You look and you think, no, he's not going to make it inside there. But no, he squirmed his way through there.
Turns the corner really well.
He's a player.
Now it's a 10-point advantage for Wild Shot, 17-7. Now 17-8 Wild Shot.
Just got to get it back down to single digits, which they've done. Some timely outside shooting at this point.
Well, they've got the shooters to do it. Gil, Brent, and Troy are all outside shooters.
That's what they needed, too, a turnover. Now,
Troy's going to launch it right here. Oh, wow.
Can they get a bucket? Oh, nice play. Good look, good look. Unlucky, unlucky. And that ball is just bouncing all over the place, just waiting for them to grab a handle on it.
Kind of a bailout there.
Yeah,
Nate knows he took it into a bad spot, but got bailed out on the call.
I think so.
Oh, that's nice.
That was a good take.
That's Steve. Steve is a slithery offensive player. He really's got an excellent baseline jump shot, although he hasn't really been asked to do much so far in this tournament.
So far, that was an excellent job of taking what was given to him. Didn't force it, just allowed it to come to him. Now let's see if Matt can get a good look here. He's wanting to go left. Need to hit that three, and no.
We're at the 1 minute mark, 19-8, Wild Shot with the lead. Looks like they're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, if that three had fallen, I think we might still have a game, but right now at this point, I think Wild Shot can pretty much run out the clock, and that should pretty much kill it right there. And nope, it's just not falling. I want to see if we've got an interesting dynamic developing here, because I think that every team that's won so far has been playing on this basket.
That's not true, because my team was going that way last game and we lost. So.
Okay.
Although, you know, when we play on Tuesday nights, that is the preferred basket.
Yeah. I think that depth perception kind of comes into play. That
It's brighter
deep
down on
dark
this end.
background
Mm-hmm.
comes in play.
And that's that.
And that's it.
All right, so Wild Shot moves to 2-0 with a big win, 23-10 over From Downtown. From Downtown drops to 0-2 to join Boom Shakalaka as the only winless team after 2 games.